So why should you consider having a flipped classroom? I'm going to go through the reasons why I like having a flipped classroom, and then we're going to have a chance to talk about what some of the most compelling reasons might be and what might be your reasons for considering flipping your classroom. So I have three main reasons, and then there are obviously sub-points to each of those reasons. And my first reason is efficiency. It really streamlines direct instruction. I am so much less likely to go off on random tangents because I've pre-thought out what I'm going to present to students. The second part of this is that it provides a resource for students who are absent and then students who need additional help outside of class. So if I have kids who are missing for sports or whatever extracurriculars, they have a really easy resource that they can use. They have me, basically in video format, to help them get caught up in class. It also helps kids who just need more time to process. I have a handful of students who have told me that they've spent, in my opinion, a little bit too much time going through all the detailed notes and rewatching the videos. But it's a resource there for them to do that outside of class and still get all the information they need. They're not relying on their classmates' maybe poorly taken notes. They have my original instruction. And then finally, under efficiency, I now have consistent instruction across all of my classes. I teach 5 sections of the exact same class split over 2 days. Using videos allows me to make sure that I'm presenting the same information to students in the same way in all of the classes. I have the opportunity to embellish outside of the videos if I feel it's necessary, or to go into additional explanation. But my main content is consistent across all of my classes. My second reason is transparency. So this provides a resource for so many different people. It provides a resource for other teachers across the district. I know that I have other science teachers who are teaching the same classes that I'm teaching who subscribe to my YouTube channel. I don't know if they're using my videos. I know that there are other teachers in my building who use some of my videos. But it provides at least a resource so that we can help collaborate and see what other people are doing. It also provides a resource for parents. If a parent has ever wondered what's going on in your classroom, well, you have a YouTube channel. Or at least, like, I have a YouTube channel that I can direct my parents to and say, hey, go look and see, we're in the middle of Unit 6. These are the topics we've covered so far. And then finally, it's a resource for administration. When you go to do any type of evaluations and they want to see what's going on in your classroom outside of maybe the one class period they sit in or the 5-minute snapshots here and there, your videos provide a resource of what content you're covering and kind of how you're managing that. And then my last reason for flipping is for reflection purposes. You get to watch yourself teach, which is one of the weirdest things I have probably ever done. And it takes a while to get comfortable with, and the kids think it's a little weird at first, but then they get used to it as well. In all honesty, how many of us have watched ourselves teach since maybe you were in college? I know that I had to record myself teaching, I think maybe 2 or 3 times in the course of my different education classes. But since then, you don't watch yourself teach on a regular basis. It is fascinating to see all the random things that you do, how you present information. It gives you an opportunity to go back and think, wow, that made sense at the time, but that really came out extremely confusing. And then coupled with that, you get to watch your students learn. I am more in tune, or I feel like I'm more in tune with where my kids are getting caught up or confused with different material. Because as it's being presented at the front with a video, I can watch their facial expressions, or they can pinpoint exactly where in the video they got lost. Was it a vocab issue? Was it an explanation? Did I not go into enough detail? Those sorts of things. Using videos is a huge part of reflective practice, and I have never felt more reflective than I have been since I've started using videos in my classroom. So those are my reasons. Now we're going to talk about why you might be interested in flipping your classroom, and maybe which of these reasons would be the biggest piece for you.